The biggest remote start mistake is choosing features before checking fit. This countdown compares 5 systems by their listed features, setup approach, price, and buyer evidence, so you can narrow the choice without treating every remote starter as interchangeable. We'll move from practical alternatives to the strongest overall pick, with one Ford-focused option standing out at the top. At number 5, let's start with a value-oriented option and its specific buyer fit. Compustar CS920-S. The Compustar CS920-S stands out in this group for its listed 1500-foot range and one-way remote start and keyless entry design. At a listed $79.95, it is also the lowest-priced option here, while its 4.24 Amazon rating comes from 1,332 reviews. It is best for buyers whose use case matches those listed strengths, and who want a straightforward option at this price point. Skip it if you need the exact advantage highlighted by a higher-ranked option. For shoppers comparing basic remote start choices, this earns consideration based on its stated feature set and buyer evidence. Number 4 shifts the comparison toward a one-way system with a 4-button remote. Avital 4105L. The Avital 4105L brings a clearly stated one-way remote start approach with a 4-button remote, making the control format the key comparison point here. Its listed price is $87.95, and its 4.25 Amazon rating is based on 1,394 reviews. It is best for buyers whose use case matches its listed strengths and who prefer this particular remote configuration. Skip it if you need the exact advantage highlighted by a higher-ranked option. As a practical shortlist choice, it makes sense when the one-way design and 4-button remote align with what you want. So far, price and remote style separate the field. The remaining picks sharpen the trade-off between simplicity, features, and overall buyer evidence. Now at number 3, the Viper 5305V raises the feature comparison with two-way control. Viper 5305V. The Viper 5305V separates itself with a two-way LCD vehicle car alarm, keyless entry, and remote start system, so its listed feature mix is the main decision point. At $218, it costs substantially more than the two lower-ranked choices, while its 4.45 Amazon rating comes from 1,131 reviews. It is best for buyers whose use case matches its listed strengths and who value that two-way LCD-oriented setup. Skip it if you need the exact advantage highlighted by a higher-ranked option. Its place in the countdown reflects a stronger feature proposition, balanced against the higher listed price. Number 2 is the strongest alternative, especially when your priorities differ from the winner. Viper 5706V. The Viper 5706V combines two-way car security with a remote start system, giving it a distinct position before we reach the top pick. Its listed price is $259, the highest in this comparison, while its 4.45 Amazon rating is supported by 1,300 reviews. It is best for buyers whose priorities differ from the overall winner and who want this particular Viper combination. Skip it if you want the simplest one-choice recommendation. As an alternative, it earns its spot by offering a different feature emphasis rather than simply competing on price. And at number 1, the Ford-focused Start X earns the clearest overall recommendation. Start X Remote Start Kit. The Start X Remote Start Kit leads with a particularly specific setup story. It is listed for Ford F-150, F-250, F-350, Expedition, and other models, supports push-to-start and keyblade vehicles, and uses a plug-and-play install with zero-wire splicing and your OEM key fob. At $99, it also sits well below the two Viper options, while its 4.75 rating comes from 5,138 reviews. It is best for buyers who want the strongest all-round final choice. Skip it if a specific feature or lower current price matters more than the overall verdict. Choose the #OneStartX if its listed Ford compatibility and plug-and-play approach match your vehicle and priorities. Choose another type when a different feature matters more. Before buying, Compare the decisive feature in the current links after the evidence summary, and if this buyer lab helped, consider subscribing for more practical comparisons.